dancing at discos, eating cheese on toast. Yeah, you make me merry, make me very, very happy.
Everybody, and welcome to HappyCast, episode 12. The HappyCast is your number one source for the things that make you happy, the things that bum you out, and everything in between. I'm Brian, and joining me as always is a man who can often be found singing in the rain, Ben.
Hi, Brian. How are you?
I'm well. I'm enjoying a nice rainy Georgia evening right now. It's peaceful.
Not raining here.
I enjoy a rainy evening. I like the rain. I don't know why.
Next podcast, we will no longer be a tween.
Oh, that's right. Our podcast will be a man, so...
Or a woman.
Send your gifts. Or, I think the HappyCast is a male. Maybe we should just discuss this after the show.
Oh, well, two of us are male, so...
We painted the room blue, so that means the HappyCast is a male.
If it were...
Right?
I think so. Our little studio we have here.
Yes, of course, our little studio. Yes, this is the same room that we're both in right now. I can't believe I forgot about that.
It's just a really, really big studio. Like thousands of miles big.
Okay, so you mean like planet Earth is our studio?
Yeah, the studio of the southern states.
Okay, alright. That'll work. Hey. Guess what? I have a involuntary sponsor of the week.
Hay is for horses.
Hay is for horses.
And horses aren't until the Bummer Patrol segment.
Oh, horses bum you out again?
No, the long face thing.
Oh, right.
But yeah, what's our sponsor?
Well, Ben, I have a question to you. Does the man got you down?
Oh, the man always got me down.
Well, in that case, maybe you should try the anti-ticket donut. The anti-ticket donut is the polite way to say, "Can we settle this here?"
So it's like a bribe?
It is. It's kind of like a bribe. It's an emergency donut in a tin container, and it says the anti-ticket donut, and the description reads. Keep this device in the glove box near the registration of your car. If you're stopped by the police, use such phrases as, "I can't find my car's registration, I only have this tasty donut." Or, "Instead of my driver's license, wouldn't you rather have this delicious donut?" The donut works best by itself, but can be combined with other methods, such as crying, whining, and begging. The anti-ticket donut. Get yours today at antiticketdonut.com.
That sounds like the best idea ever. But also the worst idea ever. You might get in more trouble if you try that.
I think so. I can only see bad things coming from use of the anti-ticket donut.
Yeah, so listeners, we are not suggesting that you do this.
Also, I didn't see this until now. There's actually a disclaimer at the bottom of the page. And it reads, "The anti-ticket donut is novelty only. It will not get you out of a ticket. It is not a real food product. Don't eat it, or you might get a tummy ache."
Not even a real food product?
No, it's not even a real donut.
Well, that's lame.
So, fake donut in a can. Go to antiticketdonut.com. It only costs $10.
I could just buy a dozen real donuts for like $3 and then eat them.
But, good point. Yeah. But do real donuts come in two flavors, chocolate and sprinkles?
Real donuts come in more than two flavors. Like all sorts of filled and different kinds of icing, and then some that don't have holes.
Oh, you're right. Some don't have holes, and they're called donuts, but to me at least, the hole is the defining characteristic of a donut. I'm not willing to call those donuts, or even those long-shaped ones. What are they? They're like eclairs,
Yeah, I think they're
bear
eclairs.
claws. Those are just pastries. They are not donuts.
That is true. Now I really want donuts.
What is your favorite type of donut? Mine is the jelly-filled, even though I just established that it is not technically a donut.
I like chocolate filled, or sometimes strawberry or blueberry filled.
Oh, those are all good. I don't know. To me, nothing beats the grape jelly-filled light powdered sugar on top.
I'm not sure if I've had that one. I just
It's a good
know
one.
on the Disney World trip we took, since we don't have Krispy Kremes around here, we stopped.
What?
I know. We stopped at every one we could find at once a day.
How do you live?
We don't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry I brought it up. Obviously, this is a touchy subject.
There's a place called Irish Maid nearby. That place is still pretty good, though, but not as good as Krispy Kreme.
You're not living does partially explain your fascination with zombies.
I'm not undead.
But you're not living either?
I'm not living life to the fullest.
Oh, okay. I follow you now.
I'm living just not as much as I could be.
Well,
It's definitely like
we'll
a
work
C
on.
plus, room for improvement.
Well, that's good. Work on it and then bring an update to us next week, and we'll get a better idea of how you're living.
Well, we still won't have a Krispy Kreme, so probably
you're
still
right.
C plus.
Bummer. Speaking of bummers, no, that transition doesn't work at
Speaking
all.
of bummers, happy hour.
It's happy hour again.
Yes, that's right. Time for happy hour. Worst transition ever. Time for happy hour. This is the part of the show where we talk about what's been making us happy this week. Ben, well, you're grinning. What are you so happy about? I'm curious.
I am really, really happy about the game I am currently playing while we podcast.
Oh, you're always playing a game while we podcast.
That's because I always have to have something to do with my hands, or I just get antsy.
You should get a Rubik's Cube. Are you playing the Rubik's Cube game?
I have like 4 Rubik's Cubes.
Oh.
None of them that I can solve. I even have a Homer Simpson head. It's not technically a cube, but it is a Homer Simpson head.
It is a Homer Simpson puzzle head.
Yes, it has 8 pieces total. And, yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I have solved that one.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
Why, thank you.
Okay, since you're not playing the Rubik's Cube, what are you currently playing?
I am playing Plants vs. Zombies. Right.
Oh, Plants vs. Zombies. And
It's by
What?
PopCap.
oh, PopCap. Those are the dudes that did that one game. You know that game they did, Chuzzle.
There's Peggle, which might be a little more bejeweled, maybe.
Those two, but they also did Chuzzle, right?
Zuma?
No, I intentionally picked the worst PopCap game.
I know. Heavy Weapon?
Did they do that? That's weird.
They did Heavy Weapon.
I own that game. Would you like to play it sometime?
If I have it, then yes.
No, you don't have it. All right. I'm sorry.
I just know that they did that.
Oh, yeah, it's a decent enough game. Kind of simplistic.
Yes, but Plants vs. Zombies by PopCap, and they're awesome at that kind of stuff. At casual games like this is.
I don't know that's probably the most complex game they've done to date. If like your grandmother, I guess I should apologize to the grandmothers out there. I'm just using this as an example. If your run-of-the-mill grandmother is a fan of, like, Bejeweled, would she like Plants vs. Zombies? There's a surprising amount of depth to the gameplay. A lot of strategy going on.
She probably wouldn't like Plants vs. Zombies. It's a strategy tower defense game, which basically means enemies come from one side of the screen, and you have to set up weapons in a certain way to try to fend them off. It's a really weird premise, because you're on a lawn, and zombies are trying to get to your house to eat your brains, and your weapons are plants. Like, the main weapon, the basic weapon, is called a pea shooter, and it's just this weird little plant that shoots peas at the zombies. It takes about 10 pea pea hits to kill a zombie. And then to actually pay for the pea shooters and any other weapon you have to have sun, which you get from sunflowers that you have to plant. It's weird.
Well, it is weird, but it does sound like it has that trademark PopCap, that classic feel they have to all their games. It sounds way charming and creative.
It's extremely charming, and they're very clever, and it's funny. There's a pea shooter that shoots twice called a repeater.
Oh, I love this game already.
The one that shoots ice is a snow pea. The one that shoots backwards and forwards is called a split pea. They're all awesome.
Split pea.
There's a cabbage pult.
Oh, the cabbage pult. You don't get that until later in the game, though.
Not till the very end, pretty much. But there's a squash that squishes.
I guess that means I'm at the very end of the game. I've been playing on my phone.
Yes, it is quite fun, but it's my happy hour now because it's recently come out on the Xbox 360, where you can play with someone else in the same room. You can do co-op where you're both fighting off zombies, or you can do versus where one of you plays as the zombies and one plays as the plants.
But no online multiplayer support?
Not yet, but I hope they'll do that eventually. Maybe when it comes out retail, they'll do that.
You mean I have to make friends in real life?
I know. Who wants real friends when you have awesome fake ones? Well, not fake.
I know. Fake friends. Thank you.
You are. Maybe are you imaginary?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Are you my Snuffleupagus?
Oh, I'd rather be Harvey.
Oh, well, are you playing with your notes again?
Yes. Sorry.
I can hear
you
that.
Hear the keys.
I can. But
so
yeah.
it's cool. So how much did you pay for the Xbox arcade version of Plants vs. Zombies?
Whatever 1,200 points is.
$15.
Yes, and on the PC, I got it for free. Wink. I mean, I downloaded it. Wink. I bought it. Wink.
I find all this winking extremely unsettling. I bought it for $3 on my iPhone.
Ooh. But I assume it'd be easier to move it around on a bigger screen, like with a mouse or something.
Yeah, and I really like the touch controls. It feels really nice and intuitive.
I would just see it being difficult to do.
Oh, no, it's super easy. You just tap the screen and... I love it. Although I hear the definitive version is the iPad version.
Oh, I bet that would be really good. Because I'm not good with touch screens.
Why are you sold on that, then?
Because that one's bigger. It's a lot easier.
It would be harder. I've actually played it on the iPad, and... you have to move your thumbs a lot more. With the phone, it's really condensed.
But I could see myself like hitting the wrong spots all the time while trying to plan it. Because at one point you get like 6 rows and it goes like 9 spaces across. Would that make it small?
I don't know. Maybe it's a scaled down version. I don't know. I'm at the very end of the game and I haven't had any trouble yet. It seems fairly precise.
Ah, okay. But yes, it's awesome and I recommend you play it. If
I will right now.
Oh, that's what I'm doing though. Right now.
But I have to hold my microphone. I don't have a headset.
Too bad. But what I am doing right now is about to eat some Halloween Oreos.
Oh, Halloween Oreos. You know they're the freshest. Or maybe they're really old.
No, they're brand new. But
okay.
Megan is currently in Texas for her mom's birthday, which is today. Happy birthday, Mrs. Megan's mom. And
yes, happy birthday. Should we sing the HappyCast birthday song? Happy, happy, happy birthday song.
Oh, no.
No?
Maybe we shouldn't.
Oh, well, you can edit that out then.
But I'm not going to. But Megan's down there, and so she got some groceries because I'm not good at preparing food. She got some stuff that she knew that I could make or just eat for meals, which consisted partly of 2 things of Halloween Oreos. So I'm happy.
Oh, sounds like a full weekend you're having.
Yeah. There's not much to do while she's gone.
That you're left resorting to podcasting.
I know. Well, usually when she podcasts, she gets banished back to the bedroom. So I guess this is better. She's actually listening live, or she's at least pretending to.
That's a good test. If you're listening live, raise your left hand.
In the chat.
Nothing happened. Nothing.
All right.
In the Studio USA, right? I thought.
Oh yeah, Studio South.
Studio South. All right. Well,
What's yours?
Now, my happy hour pick. I don't know. It's a big, fairly. I didn't know you were doing Plants vs Zombies, so I'm left with another video game. So I guess this is happy hour / the Warp Zone.
Ooh.
In some ways. There's a new game coming out. It's called Halo Reach. You may have heard of it. It's kind of big, I hear.
I have heard there's a countdown on my Xbox that's on the very front screen, which gets
As
on
soon
my
as you
nerves.
turn it
'Cause
on.
I don't care about the game.
But you should. It's telling you. That's kind of funny, though. As soon as you turn it on, there's that countdown. Mocking me. Only 3 days and 12 hours.
I don't like space.
Oh, why don't you like space? We'll have to save this for a fight court at some point. I find I find your dislike of space mind-boggling.
Space and not space.
All my favorite video games are in space.
All of my
Like,
favorite aren't.
The Halos and Mass Effect.
Left 4 Dead?
It would be better in space.
Zombies in space is the worst idea
Space
ever.
zombies. I don't know. I can see that being a pretty good B movie.
It probably already is.
Anyway, I don't know. For me, this is kind of like a nostalgia thing because I think I've been playing these games since I was 13, 14.
I thought you were
That's
going to say you
since-
wanted to be an astronaut.
I wanted to be an astronaut, and then I started playing this game. No, the Master Chief is not an astronaut. He's a super soldier.
Oh yeah. He's an anonymous super soldier whose face you never see, like every
I-
other space game out there.
Like every first-person shooter, you got the silent protagonist. Although he talks, they gave him some personality. It's not like he's Gordon Freeman.
It's always like the grizzled space marine. That is the main character of every space game, pretty much.
That's true. I like the grizzled space marine. I'm not gonna lie.
Gears of War, grizzled space marine. Dead Space,
Well, they're not-
grizzled
they're-
space marine.
But Gears of War is not in space. It's on a planet somewhere.
Planets are in space.
An Earth-like planet. Well, technically Earth is in space then.
There are aliens in this alien planet.
Okay, all right. So sci-fi versus fantasy.
No,
Sinjin-
I like sci-fi. I just don't like space.
Well, but that's one of the defining characteristics of sci-fi. It's
Future.
space.
Future is sci-fi. Twilight Zone is sci-fi.
I really like the ones that take place in space, where they leave the planet and then
Lost isn't
it's
in
Earth.
space.
Yeah, this
Lost
is
in
a
space.
discussion. This is a discussion for another day. But
Yes, I better stop.
I
talking
think
about that.
I think one could argue Lost is a fantasy show.
I think space is my 3D to you. Wait. Phrase that better. Ben is to Brian as space is to 3D.
Ah, very good. I'm gonna nail those SATs now.
I love analogies.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up at midnight. 3 years ago, when the last Halo game came out, it was a bad scene. I took 3 days off work and lived off cans of Mountain Dew. It was a bad scene. It was my gaming rock bottom. This time, I'm gonna handle it better. I'm only taking a day off work.
Halo themed Mountain Dew.
Yes, of course. It was the sweetest of all Mountain Dews. Mountain does?
But I don't think it's Mountain Does. I'm pretty sure it's still Dew.
Okay, alright. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go pick up a video game at midnight. I like those midnight releases. They turn it into an event. I usually go to those like once a year for whatever the big game is.
I love them. I like getting every now and then you get a little bit of free swag.
That's true. They're actually having a contest at the GameStop at my mall where it's like dress up as your favorite Halo character and win a prize. It's like I really I like these games, but there's not like a like a huge backlog of beloved characters. There's like the main one and then aliens. So
What about that blue computer lady?
Oh yeah, you could be an AI if you'd like, Cortana.
Oh, that's her name.
I'll be her. I'll be sure to win if I dress as her.
You might.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, shall we move on to Bummer Patrol?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man!
Hey guys, welcome to the Bummer Patrols, part of the show where we talk about what's got us down in the dumps. Ben, why the horse face?
I'm not hoarse. My throat feels fine.
Oh. Alright, that concludes our Bummer Patrol. Time to move on
To Bummer Patrol still.
Oh, Bummer Patrol Part 2. So, anyway, what's bumming you out this week? If Plants vs. Zombies are making you happy, then what's bringing you down? What's keeping you balanced? There are two sides, one light, one dark.
Well, looking at my notes, I have just realized that I forgot to write one down. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go off the top of my head, and I'm gonna pick another video game.
It's
Because
one of our all-time recurring segments.
I was busy playing Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh, I'm very disappointed in you.
I want to go ahead and pick another video game, though, that I just now started up. Because I don't want to... Plants vs. Zombies is going to distract me too much. And this video game I enjoy a lot, but it is currently bumming me out. It is called Trials HD. It's this kind of, I guess, motocross, except one person, and you're biking through an obstacle course most of the time.
You're in a warehouse for the most part.
Yeah, usually it's a weird warehouse, and there are all sorts of weird stuff everywhere. But the point of the game is just to try to get through the levels without faulting.
Yeah, you're not really racing anyone. It's not a racing game per se, but you're racing the clock. You're racing your friends' times. So
Yes, and that's why it's bumming me out. I really enjoy the game sometimes until I get frustrated with it because there are some really hard things you have to do in it. But the leaderboards are just driving me crazy because Brian's on them too, and he is very good at the game. And I've just recently gotten kind of good. And so now I beat him in like one track, and then all of a sudden it's become a really big thing to try to beat each other in all of them.
yes, it's good back and forth. This is the fun of the game. Why are you down on this? It doesn't sound like a Bummer Patrol topic.
Well, it is quite fun, but I get bummed out because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I actually beat Brian on that one. That one was so hard. Then I come back, and then you beat mine by like 20 faults. That's where you mess up. You fall off your bike. You crash. I'm like, oh, I'm never going to get that good. So then I just give up and move on to another one.
Oh, I'm sorry to break your spirit.
It also bumps me out because I get like so into it that I'll play it for like 2 hours and then be sore afterwards because I keep like leaning into it and getting all tensed up. Like my upper arms and my upper back they hurt afterward.
It sounds like a side effect of playing too much Wii tennis.
And my right finger for trying to accelerate extremely hard.
From pushing a button too hard.
I know.
If not leaving the house for 3 days and drinking Mountain Dew is my gaming rock bottom, then could that be yours?
Mine is playing
injuring yourself?
Mine is playing Trials, eating Dr. Pepper. No, drinking Dr. Pepper,
Whoa,
eating Halloween Oreos.
Dr. Pepper.
You freeze it first. No, yeah,
Oh, I
playing...
thought you were talking about the person. I thought you were a cannibal now.
Oh, no. That's Sergeant Pepper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess yours is playing Halo and drinking the dew for 3 days. Mine is
doing the dew.
Mine's taking a weekend to play Trials, Plants vs. Zombies, Frontierville, and eat Halloween Oreos.
Well, that actually sounds kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Your bachelor weekend.
It's kind of boring though, because I can't play any of the games for too long at once, or I just get bored and frustrated. So I'm just going back and forth.
You need a really long role-playing game. May I make a suggestion? Mass Effect.
Space! Grizzled Space Marine!
Why do you hate space?
Because it's all the same.
All right, listeners, please send your emails to happycastfeedback@gmail.com. I'm really curious about this one. I want to hear your thoughts on space. That's our homework assignment of the week. Tell us what you think about space. Ben hates it, so he doesn't like Star Trek or Star Wars.
No. That's different. Those things are not the same as other space things. Also, don't send in your email yet, because it will be next week's Fight Court.
Fine, don't send your email yet. We'll have to come up with another homework assignment.
Unless we just get rid of our segment now and put Fight Court in here.
We have talked a lot about it.
Yeah, okay. Forget that other one that we were going to introduce a new segment.
We'll save it for next week.
Yeah, so I'll explain space hatred more later.
A little later. Okay, all right. Time for my bummer patrol?
Yes.
This is an odd one. Probably the strangest bummer patrol I've done so far. But I don't like the word kin.
Like Barbie and?
No, K-I-N, kin.
Oh, so like family?
Yes, of the same family. Adjective meaning of the same family. I don't like it. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't look right written on paper. I've never liked it. And
why?
I try not to use it. I'm not a fan of it. It's a stupid word.
How is it stupid?
I remember my first encounter with kin. That sounds like I'm talking about a person now.
Yeah, it does. This on Craigslist? Ken, saw you in restaurant. You were my waiter. Tell me what cowboy hat I was wearing.
No. I was in elementary school. I was in like 4th grade. I was very young. I was with a friend.
What's his name, Ken?
His name was not Ken. But I was with a friend, and people, this was, let me think about this, 4th grade. I don't know how long ago this was. Let's say it was like 15 years ago. People are always like, "Hey, you guys, you look the same. You must be like brothers." But
was he Italian, I guess, Borat?
Yeah, yes, that was my teacher's Italian Borat.
Weird.
But I guess we had the same hair and eye colors, and all children look the same. So
that's racist to children.
That's not what?
The race of children.
That's ageist.
No, it's like how gnomes are a race on fantasy things.
I will accept ageism.
Children are gnomes.
Anyway, I remember walking to my bus with this friend of mine and being stopped by a teacher who was like, "Hey, are you guys kin?" And I was very confused. I'd never heard this word before. So I looked around and said, "I'm Brian." And she said, "No, are you related?" I was like, "Oh, no, we're not related."
And my name is Brian, not Ken.
Yeah.
Stop changing the story, teacher.
It felt like a setup for a Abbott and Costello joke. And since that day, I've always despised the word kin.
And Abbott and Costello. I can't even speak.
Also, I think it's the name of a terrible phone made by Microsoft. Curses!
I didn't know that.
The Microsoft kin.
Is it related?
It is related to something. I'm not sure what.
Is it related to this discussion?
No, it's not. So I guess we should move forward.
Wait, what about the common crossword answer? 4-letter word for related. Akin.
Is that a common crossword thing?
I see it a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do related.
I don't do a lot of crosswords. I used to in like waiting rooms until I got my phone.
Did them actually. That's where I did them recently. While we were waiting for Megan to get her stitches out of her leg. Which, by the way, update, she is alive and okay.
Hooray! Good to hear.
Yes. Now we can move on.
Fight Court?
Yeah!
You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge...
My name is Judge.
Welcome to our spontaneous Fight Court segment. This is the part of the show where each of us bring a topic and you, the listener, help us settle this dispute. They're the jury. What is the hook to this?
Oh yeah, we each have to give our arguments and the jury gets to decide on the verdict.
Okay, all right. So what is the What are the topics? Space versus non-space? Outer space versus inner space?
In fiction, do you prefer space or not space?
Just not space? Well, not space covers such a wide array of situations. I think
Exactly.
You need to
I prefer
pick
everything to space.
Oh, well, I will accept it because space is so grand. It's very large. So, all right, fine. What is your argument for not space?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say, in real life, I'm okay with space. Space is kind of cool. We don't know much about space, which makes it even better. And there's all sorts of weird things we're finding out about space. In fiction, space is way overused, and they always use the same things over and over. And after a while, all the aliens start looking exactly the same, and they get boring. Or people use alien language as a crutch in fiction, just because that way they don't have to write actual words. They can just put random sounds on the board. Video games, space, people just do because that way they can make whatever graphics they want to. They don't even have to look like anything. You can just make what you want. And to say, yeah, it's part of space. Of course that thing, you don't have to worry about continuity errors really in space, because you can just say it's future space stuff. I like something rooted in something that I'm at least sort of familiar with, because then I can actually relate to stuff. Star Wars and Star Trek, I don't count, because they were cool before space got lame. They were like the originators of everything awesome that space has, but then everything else took space too far.
All right. I'm at a loss for words. I almost feel like taking the Ben approach and saying space is awesome. If you don't like space, you are dumb.
That's not the Ben approach.
I think that's what you did with 3D.
No, I liked the idea of having I'm okay with space being around in media. I just think people make space into too much of a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, I'll give you that. I mean, there is a bad narrative that takes place in space. Obviously, I mean, there's so many different TV shows and books and stories that take place in that setting. So there's bound to be good ones and bad ones and really great ones.
Yes.
But I mean, some of the things you talked about is like, oh, it's not relatable. That's kind of what I like about it. You know, if you're gonna immerse yourself in this world, this story, I would rather it be something kind of fantastical that I could think about and figure out, as opposed to like I'm reading a book about a guy building a house. It's like I could build a house. Why would I read a book about that? I want to
I wouldn't read that.
I want to use this story as an outlet to experience something that I couldn't do otherwise.
Well, like fantasy stuff, and you can have fiction without it being in space. Like Mario, that is, I mean, it's not
The best one takes place in space.
No,
Are you anti-Mario Galaxy?
No, I like Mario Galaxy. That's because it's not all aliens.
Takes place in space. Well, I think you're just anti-alien, and I think that makes you an alien racist.
No. It's not just aliens. The only way Mario in space. The only real difference is that now you can go all the way around little tiny planets. That's about it. It still has all the Mario universe characters and everything in it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's not really. It doesn't use space well. I mean, when you talk about space, it's like, oh, they can just make up like fantastical things and not worry about continuity. I guess I can give you a point there. I guess that can happen, but I feel like that kind of allows the storyteller to focus more on creating really compelling characters.
You just said moron.
I did, didn't I?
Were you calling me a moron? Was that a Freudian slip?
No, not at all, sir. I apologize.
Too late.
But I mean, it allows the creators to focus on creating interesting characters and.
Yes, like the grizzled space marine. That's totally original.
Oh, come on!
No one's done
you're
that
using
yet.
a bad example. Have you? I've been watching Firefly. What do you think about Firefly? That great space show.
Oh yeah, Firefly, which is pretty much a western that just takes place in space.
I know, that's what makes it good. If you, I guess westerns are my space because I do not care for westerns. They are dumb. I guess I can't say they're dumb. That's a very, very broad and sweeping statement. They're good westerns, I suppose. But as a
Yes.
setting, I don't enjoy it.
I enjoy Firefly because while it takes place in space, there's still a lot more, like, taking cows from one planet to the next.
But you couldn't do that without space. That's the best part of that. And then they also managed to create these really interesting characters.
I'm okay with Doctor Who because they also have
Oh.
interesting characters.
He's an alien, and that's all about these alien races.
Yeah, he's an alien that is pretty much just a human who says he's an alien and every now and then does stuff.
I mean, he's
more
not.
like
He's like a humanoid type person. One of my favorite interactions is like I forget who it was. One of his companions say like, "Oh, why do you look human?" And he said, "I don't look human. You look space Time Lord, not Space Lord." That's my own personal story I'm working on. The Space Lords. He said, "I don't look human. You look Time Lord."
And see, the reason I like that show is because of time travel. The episodes I care less about are the ones that take place in space.
Now, actually, I agree with you on that. I like the Doctor Who episodes that take place on Earth because
Earth is more interesting than space.
I feel like that's more compelling. I feel like he is kind of out there enough to kind of make this like regular situation more interesting. But in general, I guess we've put our cards on the table. Space versus not space. Tell us what you think.
Yep, I'll put a poll up on the blog so you can vote on that poll.
Yes, and also, I didn't even bring it up because I know this is a very divisive topic on the podcast, or not even on the podcast. We haven't talked about it in like between us. One of my favorite space shows is the new Battlestar Galactica. I thought that was really well made and interesting.
I started watching it. I think I watched the first season, and then I got bored because it was in space.
The first season's so bad; it gets really good at the end of season 2.
It's hard for someone. I mean, if you just say the first season sucks, but you have to watch it to understand what happens, I don't want to have to go through that much torture.
But you've already watched season 1. You did the heavy lifting. Now you get to reap the benefits.
I forgot what happened in the first season. Oh,
fair enough.
And I want to make it clear: the argument is not, I think there should be no space, and that space is totally dumb. It's just, do you prefer space or not space?
I still feel really bad about how broad your topic, your choice is. Like, not space.
Space or Earth. I prefer things to happen on Earth or just a random fictional, other planet that is Earth-like.
No, but well, that's like the Gears of War argument. You're like, no, Gears of War, it's space, even though it's an Earth-type planet.
The Locust in that game, the bad guys, they're basically aliens.
They're not aliens. They live on that planet. They're creatures from
They
the
live
planet.
under that planet. They look like aliens.
Do you not like mole people?
They look.
I just don't think you like monsters.
No, I love monsters. Monsters are awesome.
The locusts are monsters. They live under the surface of the Earth-like planet.
They are too much like aliens.
We're getting too nerdy.
No, we're not. But like fantasy stuff, I'm okay with that because at least there are like trees and houses and people and normal things.
I don't know. How do you feel about Lord of the Rings?
The books or the movies?
Both.
The books, there's too much description. But the actual world, I enjoy the world. The movies are also kind of long, but they're good if you have a lot of time to kill. But I just like the universe of it. That's what I'm okay with.
I don't know, but some of those creatures, couldn't they just be on another planet somewhere? Like there might be a Hobbit world somewhere with all these short, furry-footed creatures.
Those might as well just be dwarfs or gnomes.
I don't like fantasy. Boo.
We have people like that in this world, and not like furry, but
No, I'm fine with that. I'm talking about the furry-footedness.
that's
Also,
not that
elves.
much
We don't have elves in our world.
But elves are pretty much just humans with different proportions. So
Okay.
are hobbits, and so are like dwarves. I'm okay with dragons. We've had dragons forever. Space is just, you can make up I don't like a lot of fantasy because a lot of people just make up stuff for that too. Like, oh, I can do this magic spell that totally fixes a plot hole we would have otherwise. Space can do the same thing with like technology. Yeah.
Nope.
Argument's done. Sorry, I'll stop
Okay.
ranting.
Oh, that was exhausting for a segment we did not plan.
I know.
So be sure to head on to the blog, which is thehappycast.blogspot.com. Cast your vote. It needs to be heard. Well, what are we going to put, like a 2-week deadline on this? So
Yes.
let's look at the calendar, because people listen to these things years after the fact. Try to cast your vote by, let's say, September 23rd, 2010.
Yes, Happy Cast your vote. December 23rd.
September.
Oh, no, I think my brain just went crazy for a second. I was like, that really? That long?
It's almost Christmas, Ben, don't you know?
I'm sure we're going to have a
done a
poll
show in
about
3 months.
we're going to have a poll about if you like Santa or not. I call dibs on liking Santa.
Oh, good, because I'm very anti-Santa.
That's mean.
Okay, now we have something to look forward to in December.
Who doesn't like Santa?
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
How about Space Santa?
Oh, yeah, Space Santa.
Futurama.
Or
What's a
Robot Santa?
Well, I'm against Robot Santa.
Do you not like robots?
I'm for the John Goodman version of Robot Santa.
But not the John DiMaggio?
He still
Whoever does the voice
he
of
still
Bender.
does well, but John
Not as
Goodman's
good.
really... I like John Goodman.
John Goodman's good.
Especially
He's a
in
Goodman.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yes.
He played the Cyclops.
I liked him as Pops in Speed Racer the movie. Time to move on. We're going to play a little game I like to call You Don't Know Ben. That's right, You Don't Know Ben. I've prepared 6 questions that I'm going to ask my co-host, Ben, so you and I can better know him.
Yes.
Are you ready, Ben?
Yes.
Very good. Start the clock. Well, there's not a clock. There should be. I don't know.
We had Egg Timer and Hourglass, all sorts. We had the Family Feud clock once.
Cue some kind of sound effect.
Ding.
Question 1. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Night.
All right. That's actually, I should have clarified. That's spelled Knight.
Since nights aren't in space, night.
Space nights are pretty cool. Okay. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
The superpower to have all other superpowers.
But there are no other superpowers. Oh, we'll talk about it later. Okay, if you were in charge of casting a modern remake of Gilligan's Island, who would you pick to play Gilligan?
Oh, the modern remake, someone weird. How about that one guy?
Which one guy?
I'm trying to remember his name. There's a guy I've seen in a couple things recently who's kind of up-and-comery. I wouldn't want someone who's well-seasoned, really, for the role. Because that's a role that someone needs to just have and own. If it's anyone that we already know, it'd be too obvious. I'll answer that one in the explanation segment.
Okay, all right. Question number 4. What color are the shoes that you're wearing right now?
Invisible.
Oh, very good.
I'm in pajama pants right now because I'm at home eating Oreos. So.
Question number 5. What upcoming movie release are you most looking forward to?
What movies are coming out?
I don't know. There's like a Harry Potter in the future somewhere, right?
That one then. Yeah, I think that comes out in November. That one.
Okay, very good. Or like Saw 3D. You've talked about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay, actually, yeah, Saw 3D first. I don't even pay attention to what's coming out in the movies, so I had no idea. Saw 3D is topmost up there.
Okay. And question number 6, in full disclosure, I stole this from Oprah's website. Question number 6, you have to make a 10-minute speech at a high school. What is it about?
Like now I do, or when I was in high school?
No, right now, as somebody who is done with high school, you have to make this speech. What will it be about?
Can it be about the importance of listening to the HappyCast?
I think it has to be. I think that's the only correct answer.
All right. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, just barely made it. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations.
It's so weird how the time limit changes every time.
It's one of those mysteries. I don't know.
That'll be answered in our finale podcast. That will never be released.
Oh, why? Oh. That's uncalled for, Ben. Uncalled for. So let's review your answers. Question number 1, are you a morning person or a night person, spelled with a K? You said you're a night person.
Because I like to wear chainmail.
Well, who doesn't?
I don't like waking up.
Okay,
Well,
all right.
That's not a good
kind of weird.
Sounds kind of emo.
It's kind of morbid. All right.
No, all right. I
imagine you waking up in bed every morning being disappointed, like, oh, curses.
I was hoping I would stay asleep that time, but no, that's not true. That's too sad. No,
Such a dark turn.
It's very
You don't know
difficult
Ben.
to wake me up. Like, I mean, I've slept through many a tornado siren, and I think one of the only times I can remember waking up because of a storm, I had a dream that like people were trying to blow up this mountain with dynamite, and it turned out it was just really, really loud thunder outside.
Oh.
But really hard to wake up. I have more fun at night, because the daytime you have to wake up and it's like, oh, now I gotta go and do stuff. But at night it's like, yeah, I get to hang out and have fun. Woo!
Play Plants vs. Zombies. Not online.
Exactly. You can choose to, like, when you want to go to bed, but it's a lot harder to just choose when to wake up. Without
Play
an
a
alarm clock.
high-stakes version of Uno.
Oh, high-stakes Uno is the best.
All right, it's fair enough. I'm also a night person. If I didn't have a job, I would stay up all night every night.
Forever?
Although I think if you didn't have to wake up early for anything ever, I think the night would kind of lose some of that mystical appeal. That's kind of what I find interesting about the night. It's the unknown. It's this free time where you can do anything. But if your day isn't structured, then it becomes like a bright version of nighttime.
Well, also, it's bright. I have blue eyes and bad eyes, and blue eyes tend to hurt more with bright sunlight because of the lack of pigment. Lack of pigment. So the sunlight can blind me for a lot longer than it blinds a normal person.
Oh, and you're already going blind, so that's
I know.
doubly bad.
Also, it's hotter in the daytime, especially in the summer. It's a lot
good
nicer
point.
out. And also, there's a lot less glare on the TV.
All right, all great points. Number 2, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? You said the superpower of having every other superpower.
That was because I couldn't think of a good answer right away.
Though, you're the only one with superpowers, so you have no superpower.
I'd either want telekinesis or the ability to make people do what I want them to. I don't know what that's called. But that way I could just go find a millionaire and go, like, hey, give me all that money, and he would.
I would want vigilantism.
That's not really
And then I would be Batman.
Batman does not have superpowers, but he is still my favorite superhero.
But his superpower is vigilantism.
No, that's not Dexter's not a superhero.
Is he?
No, the guys from Boondock Saints, the Punisher. I don't count him as a superhero.
Okay, they're just heroes. The
They're
Punisher's kind of
heroes.
an anti-hero, right?
Sorta. I liked him though. I actually enjoyed the movie. But yeah, it bothers me that Batman. I call him a superhero, and it bothers me that he's called that though, because I guess he's a hero and he is totally super. But that's all I can think about.
I like that quote. I want to take that out of context and use it somewhere. He's totally super.
But yeah, so he's awesome though. He's just an angry man who is rich, a genius, and is very well trained in fighting.
He's an angry man, and he's a very tragic figure.
He is.
That's what I like about him. I really like those tragic figures. They're the best.
That's sad.
I find something oddly appealing to them. I feel like I connect to them on some level. Moving on.
Batman's the best superhero, though. Just for the record.
Question number 3. I'm not going to contest that point. Question number 3. You're in charge of casting a modern-day remake of Gilligan's Island. Who would you cast as Gilligan?
Well, Brian, I'd say that for Gilligan, I would cast DJ Qualls.
DJ Qualls? You mean the guy from that one episode of Lost?
Yes, and the episode of Breaking Bad, and that episode of Scrubs, and the episode of Monk, and Criminal Minds. He's one of those guys who guest stars once on a lot of good
It's like
TV
a character
shows.
actor of sorts.
Yep, here's CSI, Numbers, Big Bang Theory.
All right, very cool. I know who you're talking about. He would do a pretty good Gilligan. My pick for worst possible Gilligan would be Michael Cera.
Yes.
Hey,
yes,
hey guys, we're on an island.
He's not goofy
I'm a
enough.
little bit burned out on Michael Cera right now. He was good on Arrested Development, and then everything else happened.
You know who'd be a worse Gilligan? Snoop Dogg.
I don't know. That would actually be a pretty good stunt casting.
We're getting off this island for shizzle.
What about Skipper? My choice would be John Goodman.
Fo skizzle.
Gilligan. All right, so
John Goodman would be a good skipper.
all right, so homework assignment of the week, guys. Send in your Gilligan's Island modern day remake casting to happycastfeedback@gmail.com.
Who would play Ginger and Marianne?
We don't know. We'll have to wait for the people to call. All right.
Everyone, we want all of yours. We will read all of them, I promise.
Wow.
Unless there are curse words.
Bold statement. You could call and leave it in an audio form. Our number is 20AQB.
No. I was about to start saying it, then I realized that I was about to say the Lost Unlocked number.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know that one. It's 770-393-5263. If you have a theory about the show, I read a pretty good one the other day. It's all about time. Call and leave a lost message.
It's about time.
It's about time
to have a Lost Unlocked finale podcast. But our phone number is 206-309-3874. That is, once again, 206-309-3874. If I were one of those commercials on the radio, I would say that like 3 times.
in a row.
Say like 2 sentences, say it 3 more times.
You have to brand it into the memory of the listener. Because there's no visual component here.
A0, me 0, we, us, I.
Oh, that is right. So call in and leave your dream casting for the modern day Gilligan's Island remake, or any other thing you want to talk about. It's fine. If you need advice about something, call and ask us for advice. We'll start up an advice segment, as listener Q suggested.
I like the idea. Q, you should be the first to give or to need advice. Just make up something. It didn't have to even be real. We'll think of something to say. Because you said it. You said it can be either real or just funny.
I can't do funny.
I can see us doing that.
It's not possible.
You're a comedian.
No, I'm dramatic all the way. Question number 4, and you don't know, Ben. What color are the shoes you're wearing right now? You're not wearing any shoes.
No, they're invisible. That's what I said.
I'm not wearing shoes either. What about socks? Are you doing socks?
Not right now. I'm under a blanket.
Do you lounge about the house sockless? Like a
Sockless
savage?
under a blanket. Savage? I'm not wearing a loincloth.
No, I do the same around my house. But right now I'm guesting in someone
loincloth?
else's house, so I'm doing socks.
By the way, Dreamcasting sounds awesome.
Dreamcasting, yeah, it's my favorite video game console.
Oh, I was thinking of like a cool podcast idea.
Oh, Dreamcasting. So it's like
you just podcast what your dreams were.
Oh, I thought it would be this new distribution method where we actually distribute our podcast as a dream.
Oh, that'd be even cooler.
That would be pretty good.
Maybe this is all a dream. Maybe it's just someone's in a coma dreaming out this entire podcast. Are we even real?
Well, what does it mean to be real? I don't know, man. What does it mean? What if we're in space right now? This would be radical, man.
Well, then I would hate it because space is awful.
Question number 5.
It's not awful. I just don't like it.
What? Oh, I'll get like an astronaut on the podcast to back my side of the argument next week. And now, special guest co-host Buzz Aldrin.
My least favorite episodes of the X-Files are always the ones that have to do with space and aliens.
They did that. Oh, the alien episodes are good. But they did that
every now and then. Most of them. It's like, shut up, Mulder. We know you miss your sister.
Although my least favorite X-Files episode is actually just called Space.
What?
It's pretty terrible.
Oh, that is horrible.
That's the worst episode. Question number 5. What upcoming movie release are you most looking forward to? You said, I don't know, then Harry Potter, then Saw 3D.
I am looking forward to, in terms of quality, Harry Potter. And, like, excitement is Harry Potter. But I really enjoy the Saw movies. just as a fun movie. You don't have to use your brain a whole lot. You kind of do, because those movies actually are pretty brain-twisting. But it's going to be good. And I just want to see how hilarious the 3D is going to be, with like saw blades coming at your face. It's going to be so stupid that I can't wait to watch that part.
Very good. And question number 6, courtesy of Oprah. You have 10 minutes to make a speech to a high school auditorium. What will it be about? And you would shamelessly promote the HappyCast, and I am proud of you for that.
That would probably be part of it. And then I also might talk about, some of you, stop being jerks. Just be cool.
Well, you're going to be bullying the high school kids from the stage?
Yeah, stop being jerks, you high school kids.
You think,
I know who you
think
are.
you're better than me?
I run a podcast with Brian.
Ooh, a whisper spread across the auditorium. Oh, Brian, is he? Lost Chris and Brian. I thought they were dead. I don't know what's going on.
And then what's a podcast?
What's a podcast?
I hate having to explain what a podcast is to it. Because
I've been there.
A couple weeks ago, Megan's aunts came to town, and we were all going to go out to eat, but then I was like, oh, wait, no. We actually put off the podcast, having to record for like 2 days now, so I really have to record today. And they're like, what's a podcast? And I had to explain it, and it never makes sense to anyone.
I basically boiled it down to telling people internet radio. I have to go do internet radio now. And they're like, oh, internet radio. Okay, that's a thing.
Yeah, I usually go I say, our podcast is a short internet radio show that you can download and listen to whenever you want.
It's free. It's personal pod. It stands for personal on demand. It's a personal on demand cast that you can listen to on your iPod. It's like a broadcast to your iPod or MP3 player of choice.
Or iPad.
You should teach them what a podcast is by driving them out to a restaurant. And when you get there, you stop the car, lock the doors, and play one and make them listen to it. Involuntary podcast listening.
Has that ever happened to me?
How would I know that?
Because you were there one time when we went to go mini golfing, and then we shut off the car, locked the doors, and listened to a podcast instead of going mini golfing.
We took your ears hostage. Mwah.
But to be fair, it was awesome.
I hope so. I had fun. So that does it.
For the whole show?
For the that segment. We have one more segment to do, and it's our feedback.
Sound.
The mail's here. Mail time.
Oh, great. Thanks.
You've got mail.
You've got mail.
All right, welcome to the feedback part of the show. This is where you tell us what you're thinking. We read it or play it as an audio file on the show for everyone to hear. HappyCast is just as much your show as it is ours. We like to share the blame. If you want to write us, the email address one more time, final time, I promise. HappyCastFeedback@gmail.com, or you can give us a call. Ben, what is that number, please?
206-309-3874. A0B0BSI.
Yes, and we rely on your feedback to deliver a full show every week. I don't want to resort to begging, but I will.
Yes.
It'll be pathetic. Although maybe that's what you guys want. I don't know.
Want us to beg for feedback? Want us to be pathetic? We'll go sit outside your house with like a full-on beard and hobo clothes with a little cup. We'll podcast for feedback.
I thought you were going to go the route of we'll stand outside your house and hold a boombox above our head playing the HappyCast until you call and leave us feedback.
Our theme song or the HappyCast song that Mad City Bob did?
That one, definitely. The Mad City Bob.
Well, until you come outside and podcast with us.
Yes.
We should go on tour.
So first email of the day comes from Miguel, regular contributor and designer of our fantastic logo. Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you very much. It is awesome. And I can't wait until we may or may not make T-shirts with that logo on it.
I hope we don't profit from that, because then we'd have to share the proceeds with Miguel.
He gets a free shirt. That was the prize.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. The computer I'm recording on is making a terrible, terrible racket.
Yeah, what is that?
Do you hear that?
It sounds like there's something stuck inside it. Whoa. Is Chris awake?
Nope, Chris isn't here. I'm gonna kill his computer.
You might want to save your audio real fast.
No, we'll fight through the pain. We'll make it.
What if it dies, though?
We won't let it. I'm sorry for making the editing process more difficult. Miguel says, is it picking up?
I can hardly hear it. Oh, another question. You only have one phone call on the list, and I think we have two now.
Oh yeah, I have them. We'll do email, phone call, email, phone call.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Miguel says, "Hi there, Ben and Brian. It's been a while since I've submitted feedback, but I thought I would send you some this week." And he did.
Thank you.
My happy pick of the week is international names for Disney characters, such as Latin America. Mickey Mouse was called
El Raton Miguelito. And by the way, that was French. Hold on, I messed up. I want to give a little disclaimer. I have never taken Spanish, so I will mispronounce these.
Neither did I. I took French.
I took Latin for 2 years. I took German for about a year and a half. Did not take Spanish. Yeah, Mickey Mouse, El Raton Miguelito. So, Miguel, does that mean your name is Mickey? Can I start calling you Mickey, or would your Twitter name be Mickey Yakeem?
all great questions.
Maybe he'll answer next podcast.
Did you know that Donald Duck is called
El Pato Pascual.
Goofy is called
Tribilin. My mom loves her some Goofy.
I thought you were going to say Tribilin.
And Tribilin.
It sounds like a prescription drug of sorts.
It does.
Ask your doctor if Tribilin is right for you. Huey, Dewey, and Louie are
Hugo, Paco, and Louis. If you are Goofy for more than 4 hours, please consult a doctor.
And Scrooge McDuck.
Dunk?
McDuck.
Scrooge McDunk.
Scrooge McDuck is
Tio Rico Macpato.
Yes.
Which I
And
guess
as a bonus,
must be Spanish for basketball playing tiger.
I would hope. And as a bonus, here are some other ones from The Muppet Show. Kermit the Frog.
La Rana Rene, whatever that means.
Fozzie Bear.
El Oso Figueredo.
And Rolf the dog.
Rufo!
I like Rufo. So, thank you, Miguel. That was quite interesting.
Yes, he is not bummed out. Thank you for being happy.
All happy all the time. And, we have a phone call. We have 2 phone calls, and they're not labeled. So, I will play one at random.
Hey, Ben and Brian, HappyCast. This is Ms. Fizzbiz, and I was just McDunkin' in to say that my happy hour pick this week is, you may or may not have heard of Starbucks' famous pumpkin spice lattes, which they usually roll out around fall season. And they started having those again about a couple weeks ago, I think. And I used to think that I didn't like them because I don't like pumpkin-flavored things like pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread or pumpkin anything, basically. So I thought I didn't like the lattes. So I used to never try them. But then I was like, oh, the whole internet is excited because pumpkin spice lattes are coming back. And maybe I should try it because I was getting kind of tired of my regular whatever it was that I got at Starbucks. So I tried it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Why did I never try it before? So now I'm addicted to them, and I've had like 4 in the time since they have come back, which is not long enough for me to have had that many coffees. but that's okay because I love them. So that's my happy hour pick. Pumpkin spice lattes return to Starbucks. I couldn't really think of a bummer patrol this week. I guess all of those lovely flavored coffee beverages have put me in such a good mood that nothing can bring me down. So, stay happy. Bye.
Thank you for the phone call.
Yeah, pumpkin spice lattes. I don't like coffee, so
I like coffee. I like pumpkin, and I like spices.
I think next fight course should be coffee and not coffee.
Ooh. We can't have these fight courts where it's something oddly specific for me and yours is everything else.
Well, no, I just don't like coffee.
Blueberry pie versus anything that isn't blueberry pie.
No, that's a little different. Coffee is like a main drink. There are people who just don't like coffee. And there are a lot of them, because I don't. Anyway, but I do like chai lattes, which I guess is a chai tea with milk in it. Does that latte means with milk, I guess? I know.
I think so.
The regular spiced one often does taste like pumpkin spiced. And that is the only drink I ever get when I go to any kind of coffee place. And I love it. I'm actually, because you mentioned pumpkin spice so many times, I really, really want one. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, I'd like to try one too. She is correct that the internet has been abuzz about this pumpkin spice latte. Several people I follow on Twitter have been talking about it. Like, oh, finally, the grand pumpkin spice latte has returned.
I thought you were going to do like a Peanuts reference.
It's the great pumpkin latte, Charlie Brown.
Oh, Linus and his blanket.
Oh, Linus.
You know who reminds me of Linus?
No.
Someone else that you don't know from Scrubs. The guy who plays Doug the Nervous Guy.
He would also be a good Gilligan, I will assume.
He would. He was my second choice after DJ Qualls. Because he was a bit part. I mean, he was in a bunch of episodes of Scrubs, but he was always really funny. Always goofy. He was always tribbling.
He was always tribbling.
DJ Qualls is pretty tribbling. It's kind of like Trublin.
Tribbling like a Viblin?
The Trouble with Triblins.
Oh, I love that. Trouble with Triblins.
Episode
that
title.
Has to be the name of this episode.
Yes.
If that is the name of this episode, I quit.
It is. As soon as I thought of that, that's the only thought that went through my head. Episode title.
It's a Star Trek reference. Space.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not for the win, but space. Mentioned it. Awesome. Okay.
That's good. It comes together. We have one more email, courtesy of Chromie Arsenal. Ben, would you like to tackle this one?
Uh-huh. Chromio Arsenal says, should I say his AKA he wrote down?
I suppose that's how he signed it.
Chromio Arsenal, AKA Brandon. Hello, Ben and Brian. I'm happy about turtles. They are clearly my favorite type of animal. They come in so many variations. Box, Sea, Koopa, Green, Teenage Mutant Ninja, and they're all super cool. How about one of you try to name some type of turtle that isn't awesome?
Space turtle?
See? It cannot be done. Plus, I got a couple of stickers with my phone number on a couple of turtles I found near some train tracks, so other turtle admirers can call me up and we can talk about turtles. Especially because I know practically nothing about them, and I want to learn. I even wrote a terrible turtle. Well, almost a joke. You don't even actually have to read this. It's pretty dire. What kind of turtle is also a dinosaur?
I don't know. What kind?
A velociraptor. Oh... My bum patrol is filling out college applications. That not fun. That not anything like turtles.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Chromio.
Thank you, Mr. Arsenal.
Mr. Arsenal. Yes, turtles. Turtles are good. I like turtles.
I like Koopas. I like Mutant Ninjas. They are pretty cool.
It would be better if it was in space.
No, they would not. Space turtles. Is that a thing? Now I have to go to Google. Look what you've done.
I'm sorry. Well, as you Google that, shall I cue up the final phone call of the day?
There is no such thing as a normal space turtle, but I see a picture of a turtle wearing an astronaut helmet, which might be our picture for this podcast.
Oh, well, that would be cool. Let's check out the HappyCast.blogspot.com to find out.
Yes, this
Cliffhanger.
next phone call is from the lovely Megan.
Hey, it's Megan. I just wanted to share my happy hour pick for this week. Also, I don't know if this message is going to be echoey or not because I'm standing where there's wooden floors, and I don't know if it's echoey or not. It sounds like it to me, but if not, whatever. Sorry. Okay, my happy hour pick for this week is probably getting new things, which I know is pretty broad and general, and like everyone likes getting new things, but you know, it's just fun when you get new clothes, new books, new games, new whatever. It's fun. And my Bummer Patrol pick would have to be humidity. I could go on a rant about it. I'm from Texas, and well, now I live in Arkansas. But yeah, let's just say humidity sucks. I would love to live somewhere where there isn't any humidity. I went to San Francisco for the summer, and there was absolutely no humidity there. It was amazing. And I just think life would be better without humidity, I have to say. But, yeah, so those are my picks for this week. And I guess that's all I have to say. So stay happy. I got it right this time. Bye.
All right, thank you. I forgot how. What was it? Did she say Megan or Mrs. Molten Panther? You're not Molten Panther, so I guess you wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I am no longer Molten Panther to certain communities.
Oh,
I am on Twitter.
Are you going to leave her hanging?
Molten
Change your Twitter to HappyCast Ben, and she's still Ms. Panther, but it doesn't make any sense that way.
She could be Miss HappyCast Ben.
Oh, I'm sure she'd be thrilled about that.
That wouldn't make sense.
So, thank you for the phone call, Megan. I agree, humidity, bad. Humidity, nothing like turtles.
Bad humidity.
I live in Georgia. It's quite a humid state.
So is Arkansas.
Also, although I guess maybe not as humid as Texas, I would have to ask a gentleman who's not here right now, Chris, as he lived for several years in both states, so I feel like he is uniquely qualified to make that call.
I found Texas more dry than Arkansas the times I've been down there. Arkansas can get very humid.
Oh, right.
Does anyone like humidity?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so. There might be some humidity apologists out there. If you are one, send us an email. We'd like to hear about that.
Or leave us a voicemail. Where do they email us at? Because I don't think we've even said most of our feedback.
HappyCastFeedback@gmail.com?
Yes.
HappyCastFeedback@gmail.com.
Then you can Twitter us at twitter.com/HappyCast. Or Facebook. Search for us. We're on there. Check us out on iTunes and leave us a review, because the more reviews we have, the more popular we have, which means the more we'll try to be funny and interesting.
I didn't know that was the goal of the show, to be funny and interesting.
No, we just are naturally.
I just really have to reconsider the way I come to this podcast.
Well, see, if your version of drama is what you're doing now anyway, just stick to that. Maybe the more listeners we have, the more dramatic you'll be.
Okay, all right, that'll work then. So, is this it? Have we reached the end of the HappyCast?
The end of this episode. Stay tuned for a special Briss episode.
That sounds so terrible. No.
Briss doesn't even make sense. I just wanted to say, did you just fart?
No. It's a squeaky door, I swear. Yeah,
sure, Brian.
That darn door.
Most people blame it on a dog or something.
No, that's this door that I keep closing to muffle the sound of this computer, but I don't want to close it too much because then it would overheat and die.
Ah. Oh, I do want to give you one update on something before we go. So, I opened the latest issue of Nintendo Power that Megan got me to read while she's gone for the weekend, and they have a segment called Warp Zone.
Really?
Yes. And they just talked about, like, it wasn't a big segment, it was just like a tiny little, like, half of a page. But it just talked about different things throughout the years. I think it was Mario or something this time.
That's why we don't do Warp Zone anymore. We received a letter from Nintendo Power and their lawyers.
They're Nintendo powerful lawyers.
They are, and they're powerful and robotic.
Robotical?
Robotical.
Dr. Robotnical?
Oh, he's much better than Eggman, in my opinion.
Yes. But yeah, so this is the end of the podcast, though. You can tell because we've run out of things to say.
We have really fallen apart here at the end. So, thank you for joining us, and until next time, stay happy. Oh, hey, I didn't know we were saying that. So, until next time,
stay happy.
Keep happy. Happy.
Hello and welcome to KTRT, all turtles all the time. Coming up next, we have 30 full minutes of turtle songs for you, uninterrupted. Enjoy.
Hello, this is my turtle song. If you take a chicken, put it in its shell, what you have is a chicken turtle looking very well. If you take a pig and put it in there too, what you have is a pig and chicken tiny, tiny zoo. Keyboard. And now dancing. If a little gator, whose name was Gator Ted, climbed inside a turtle shell and ate a loaf of bread, the shell would make him snappy, and he would eat some more. Alligator snapping turtles can eat at grocery store. Turtles come from the Amazon, Asia, and the Western Pond. Stink body's another one. Turtles are my friends. Turtles. They are so happy to see you.
She was born by the sea, 'neath a gentle palm tree, in the pale blue light of the moon. Her small flippers fanned, and they clawed through the sand, till she found a tiny lagoon. The next day she ran beyond the warm strand, to the cool lapping waves of the shore. She began a new life in a blue paradise. In the deep sea, Coretta would soar. Coretta, Coretta, fly little sea turtle, fly through the sea. Coretta, Coretta, swim with the tides and know you are free. Now Coretta swam free out on the high seas, but deep in her heart she didn't know one day she'd return to the beach she was born, to the sand where the warm waters flow. Now the story is told, Coretta grew old, and one night she flew far away, far past the moon, to a starry lagoon, to the place where sea turtles play. Coretta, Coretta, fly little sea turtle, are free. Coretta, Coretta, fly little sea turtle, fly through the sea. Coretta, Coretta, swim the blue heavens, forever be free. Swim the blue heavens, forever be free.
I'm a flying turtle, I am flying through the sky. No one can stop me 'cause I fly so high. There's definitely not anyone holding me up to make it look like I'm flying, so shut up. I am the flying turtle. Wow! I am the flying turtle.
Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. We really hit the turtle. Heroes in the half shell, and they're green. When the evil shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter taught them to be ninja teams.
So radical rat.
Leonardo leads Donatello does machines. Raphael is cool but rude. Michelangelo is a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. Turtle power.
Turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. 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 I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. 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 I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. 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 I like turtles. I like turtles. 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 All right, Jonathan. All right, zombie. All right, Jonathan. All right. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. 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 I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. 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 I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. 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 I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. 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 Jonathan, you're great. Jonathan, you're turtle. Turtle. Jonathan, you're great. Jonathan, you're turtle. Turtle. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. Turtle. Turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. Turtle. Turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. Turtle. Turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles. I like turtles.
All rise for the guitar of liberty, as the founding fathers did rock before us. Now thou shalt rock.
You shall build a turtle fence. You shall build a turtle fence.
We don't have many turtles.
One mission, we got quite a few. A turtle fence is exactly what you would think it is. A turtle fence keeps turtles from being hit by cars. Those turtles that were climbing turtles couldn't climb over the turtle fence.
Why?
It was turtle proof.
How?
It was 3 feet high. The same thing is going to happen to healthcare. And one of these days, a congressman from Michigan's gonna come back home and build a turtle fence. Build a turtle fence.
We need a rattlesnake fence.
You shall build
snake can go over a fence or not.
Or if a big manatee can swim underneath the yacht.
Build a turtle fence. Build a turtle fence.
The more I drink, the more this Congress is making sense. Turtles are becoming doctors, we need a defense.
How shall we protect ourselves?
You shall build a turtle fence.
I thank the people of Massachusetts for electing me as your next United States Senator.
He's a different kind of Republican.
Are you trying to say he's a lesbian? I know who I am. I'm Scott Brown, and I drive a truck.
He's got the kind of treatment normally reserved for rock stars.
Doing lines of coke with some other lesbians and shady bars.
He's Scott Brown.
He drives a truck.
He's Scott Brown.
Democrats are
Democrats told us today what they'd really like to do is focus on jobs.
And don't forget about jobs.
We're focused on jobs.
Jobs.
We're on the unemployed's house.
They put healthcare on the back burner for now. Welders, nurses, engineers, come on down for jobs.
You shall build a turtle fence.
I'll fight for jobs.
When we build that fence, we shall pay our rent. I gotta buy my kids a piece of bread before they wake up jobs. We need jobs.
What it seems Americans are truly worried about is
Football.
The Super Bowl belongs to the city of New Orleans.
It was all meant to be. It's all destiny. We got the best ownership, best coach, best team.
What the Saints show is that we can persevere. We overcame 4 storms, overcame the national recession, and the world is taking notice. We get some of the strongest ethics laws. We're open for business.
Best ethics laws, best coach, best defense, best team.
Ooh, they got the best ethics laws. Nepotism is strictly disallowed, except for family members and sexy turtles. Ow!
Auto-tune the news. C-SPAN 2 sounds better.